Hey, how you guys doing? We got a World War III update. The U.S. Defense Secretary James Mattis is in Singapore for a key defense summit with long-standing U.S. allies, basically trying to send a clear message that the United States stands with its allies in Southeast Asia. One of the biggest things that they're talking about here is, of course, the North Korea situation, and made it very clear that North Korea they are clear-cut danger to the world. That it's a issue that's happening right now. It's something that we can't idly stand by. Another thing is he brought up China and how China's not really doing all that they could to stop North Korea. As we've seen in the past with past administrations, we try to quell the tinder fires of war by putting these sanctions on. Try to do things diplomatically, peacefully. The problem is these sanctions never worked. And why? Because North Korea has used China as a loophole. Now, one of the main reasons and points I'll give of why I believe that this situation with North Korea is not like past situations is because we have so many military assets in the region. We've got Russian troops, Russian armament on the border with North Korea. China, who's stating that they're putting these troops only for like refugee flow. It makes no sense because we keep on seeing these troop movements of these tanks, these armored vehicles, these anti-air devices on the border, and that doesn't really scream, population control to me. Refugee control, maybe population control, but not a good way to handle refugees. I think that's a little over the top. So I definitely think there's something bigger in the works here. We're not being told everything. That's why I don't think that China's exactly on our side here. And with all these military assets in the region, you got to talk about the U.S. and how the U.S. and South Korea, with 2 aircraft carrier strike groups, are conducting drills real close to North Korea. Obviously, it's not gonna help the situation. They use it as a deterrence to North Korea. But when you do something like that and say you want to end something peacefully, those two don't coincide. They're not relevant to each other. You can't really end this peacefully because you know that these drills are just going to piss off Kim Jong-un. And just like on Kim Jong-un's side, they're missile tests. You say you want to end it peacefully, but you keep on doing these missile tests. It's not rocket science here, people. But all in all, we still don't really know what's going on with the situation. That's what's scary. You have Mattis in Singapore, demonizing China, talking about how North Korea is this clear and present danger. It has to be dealt with, when just a week ago he talked about how catastrophic a war would be with North Korea. So really, both sides talk about how they want to end it peacefully, but all we're seeing is warmongering on both sides. No one's really helping the situation. We see more and more military assets being sent to the region, sent along borders. Even South Korea's liberal president is sending a bunch of different military assets towards the border. So this is a situation that's just kind of like, we're waiting for a false flag. We're waiting for something, because something's going to pop off. I truly believe that we've reached a point of no return with this whole North Korea situation. Neither side's going to give up their different ambitions. The U.S. isn't going to leave the area. North Korea is not going to stop their missile program. And so we're just going to see warmongering like this every day, guys. But guys, the globalist push for World War III is in full effect. As updates come out, we'll let you guys know. We'll have a discussion. Make sure you guys sub and check back. Keep praying, guys.